Hey, what's up, guys? We all good to go. All right, making sure we had sound, making sure we have audio, making sure we got video. Everything's going good, guys. How's everyone doing out there today? It is Paranormal Tuesday, guys, and we are back. We took yesterday off. I think, did we take Friday off? No, we didn't. But we're back, guys. I think we took Friday night off. We are back. We had a great show for you. Have a great time. It's Halloween. It's the spooky season, guys. We're going to get into spooky treats. We're going to get into the spookiest Halloween ghost stories, guys, of all time. We're going to get into Wakey Bakey News, Today in History. All the things, guys. We're going to get into it. It's an exciting time. Oh, man, great time in my life. Hopefully, great time in your life, guys. We're going to start it off. Missed a couple days, so I'm happy to be back, man. I missed you guys. We're going to talk about depression a little bit. I was suffering from depression, man, and it was a rough weekend. But you know what? We all go through it, guys. Sometimes you just got to, you got to write it out. You got to do what you got to do. We're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to talk about it. We got a lot of stuff to get into. So buckle in because we're going to kick the tires and light the fires, guys. Let's get into it. It's spooky time. It's Halloween time. Ooh. Let's get into this, guys. We're going to go live into Buckle In. Let's do it. It's the 710 Wakey Bakey Super Show, guys. Let's do this thing.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Oh yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, one, good morning. Oh, that's right, guys. It is 7:10 a.m. Time to smoke them if you got them, guys. Oh man, what a heck of a week, man! What a heck of a week. How's everyone doing out there? Today is Paranormal Tuesday, guys. We took yesterday off. I had to take a mental health weekend, guys. I had a rough weekend. Um, life, just dealing with life as it goes. It's not the easiest thing in the world, man. I'm telling you, we've talked about this before. You guys know I'm suing the city I live in over Fourth Amendment issues. My God, man, these this paperwork that you have to do. I'm representing myself. I'm my own attorney, and there's a reason why lawyers go to law school. Holy crap, man! We've been working on this paperwork. We finally got it in, and it's working so far. The court system worked with us yesterday, not against us for the first time in a long time. So things are moving forward in that. I'm happy. I'm happy with the way that's going, guys. Just you know what, man. Sometimes life gets overwhelming. And you just got to say fuck it, and take a moment for yourself, guys. Get yourself to back together. Get back self back to square one. I talked to, and not to get heavy on you guys first thing in the morning. Oh my God, what's going on here? It's Tuesday, Brian. You know, I'm just trying to get my cup of Joe. What's going on? Um, I had a friend. I'll call him a friend, man. I had more of an acquaintance, but I considered him a friend. As a guy I knew, if I saw him on the streets, I would stop and talk to him. His name was Jesse, and he was a different kind of guy, man. He was a different kind of cat. Um, he uh, he uh, he was a big guy for the longest time. I met him as a big guy. He married this German girl. He was a military guy, army, I believe. Um, and he ended up meeting a German girl while he was stationed over there. They got married. He's from Needles too. He, came into the pizza place I managed a few times. We became friendly. Just kind of just know him from there. You see him at the movies, you see him, at the casino, whatever. You say hi. I'm one of those situations. Nice guy, man. Probably about 5, 6 years ago, he reached out to me about this time of year, and he was feeling a little bummed, and he just kept saying he needed to be or hang around good people, needed to be with good people, and asked me if he could come work where I work, seize candy. And it was about this time of year, and I said yeah. I was like, and I didn't get any kind of weird messages, I didn't get any weird vibes from it. um and I said, "Yeah, man, fill out an application. We'll figure it out. We'll get you working. Sounds good. Whatever." We hang up, and about 40 minutes later, he commits suicide. And it's always kind of hung on me, man. It's always kind of that cloud that hangs over being one of the last people to talk to him. Should I have known something? Should I have this? Should I have that? And I don't know, man. I got no answers for you. I'm just a dude. Um, but what I do know is I'm still thinking about that dude, you know, whether it's good, bad, whether it's putting it in a situation like, when I'm depressed and I'm starting thinking, bad thoughts. And I think of that guy. And he doesn't get a second chance. He doesn't get to, know 5 years later, a guy he barely knew is still thinking about him, you know. So, guys, when you get down, when things are rough, think about that, man. Think about, 5 years from now, some dude you barely knew is going to be thinking about you. That's another one. There's a situation, a kid I don't know his name. I don't know nothing about him. I know nothing about him, literally. But he worked at a same company I work for, Seas Candy. You guys know what's up. And he worked in Phoenix, a different district, different everything. And I've heard the story. He committed suicide in I guess in the parking lot of the place. I didn't know him or anything, but hearing this story, it's really stuck with me. Again, 4 or 5 years later, a guy that he didn't even know, never met in his life, never saw him, I never saw him, but yet his death still affects me. So you guys, think about that, man. It's ripple of the butterfly effect. Things happen. If you're depressed, reach out, man. Eric was great. Lonnie was great. All you guys have been great. Sorry, I threw it out there. It's tough times out there sometimes, and we're family. I don't judge. I don't judge, man. Anytime you guys are feeling, down and out, all you guys need to do is, reach out, man. You guys are there for me. I'll be there for you. Appreciate you guys. For family. Remember that you're never alone. You are loved and you are appreciated. All right, guys, let's get on with this, guys. Let's get on with this. All right. Hey, what's up? We got Australia in the house. Nice, nice. Can't blame yourself, Brian. You're a good man, and we all have our. I appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys. All right, let's get into some stuff this morning, guys. Enough with the serious talk. Let's get into the funny. Who's ready to bring the funny, guys? All right, let's you know what? Let's start with a little question of the day. 9% of people who quit their job because their boss was a monster described him or her as this scary movie monster. Which one? We're gonna have to put that up there. That's a lot. That's a long question. That's a long question on this one. We're gonna have to put this one up. You know, weird stuff's going on in my house, guys. In my daughter's room, we have a bearded dragon. I don't know. You guys, everyone knows what a bearded dragon is. We have a bearded dragon. Speaking of monsters, and man, I don't. It smells like burning plastic coming out of her room. I've unplugged the thing. I'm like searching for what it could be. Freaks me out a little bit. Like I hate the smell of burning anything. Um, but yeah, I got up at old Froda. That's her name. It was off running around, the old bearded dragon. All right, guys. So 9% of people who quit their job because of their boss was a monster. Described him or her as this scary movie monster. Not so scary. This movie monster is not so scary. Just so you guys all know on this one. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. Sorry, guys. Trying to get on these comments. Get up. We'll do a little roll call here in a minute, guys. Yeah, so the question of the day, guys, 9% of people who quit their job because of their boss was a monster. This makes no sense. This one makes no sense. I'll tell you guys, this one makes no sense. They're saying Beetlejuice. They're saying Beetlejuice. How is Beetlejuice a scary monster? I don't get it. I don't get that one. I don't like that one. That one kind of sucks. That one kind of sucks. All right. You know what? Sucks so bad. I'm gonna take it up. All right, we'll get into roll call right now, guys. You know what? I started watching. Me and April started watching. Alone. The newest season 12. I like that show, man. If you guys haven't checked this out, this is a show where they take like 12 participants, and they just drop them out. This year, it's at what is it? The Arctic Circle. Yeah, the Arctic Circle. So they drop off 12 people at the Arctic Circle and just leave them. They got, I believe, 8 items that they can pick from and bring with them, bow and arrow, that type of stuff. And then the only way you get eliminated is if either they deem you medically unfit to compete, or you tap out. Those are the two ways to get out. And that's it. They're not competing really against each other. They never see each other, completely apart. It's a good show, man. Talk about some isolation getting weird, man. Pretty good show. I love seeing the shelters those guys build. Great show, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out Alone. I believe it's on the Discovery Channel. Great show, man. Great show. Fun. 12 people in chat and only 3 likes. Give Brian a good thumbing. There you go. Man, appreciate all you guys. Appreciate it all. You know what? Since we're up and ready to rock and roll, let's go ahead and do a little roll call this morning, guys. You want to get shouted out? That's right. You want to be like, "Hey, Brian, you stupid fuck, shout me out." What? Shout me and Bullhead RC out, man. No, you guys got an event. You guys got something coming up. Let me know. You know what? I do want to shout out the DeSoto Haunted House, guys, here in Needles. They're opening. Go check them out. I've never been personally, but I've heard good things about it, guys. So update on our haunted house, guys. Permitting did not allow time frame wise for us to get this done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push it 30 days. That's right. And we're gonna do a terrifying Christmas experience, guys. We're gonna bring in Art the Clown. Well, not the real Art the Clown. We're gonna bring in Art the Clown like situations, and there's going to be a maze. We're going to do photos with our Art the Clown. We're going to do Santa photos during the day, guys. We're going to have a little winter wonderland going on over there, guys. Of course, Dank Nation, you guys get in for free. You want your picture with Santa, you guys know what it is. All the loyal Dank Nation listeners, you guys got it. You know, you got the hookup. We'll get more on that as it comes, but we're looking probably like December 1st, starting on that, give or take. Probably be open 3 days. We'll have more on that, but yeah, I figured that way we can get the permitting done right, everything done right, and less competition in December too, guys. And who doesn't love a good Christmas scare maze? All right, guys. So yeah, go check out the DeSoto Haunted House, guys. I hear good things about it. All right, you want to get shouted out? Say, hey, Brian, shout out my haunted house over at my house. I don't do anything scary. You just come in and it's haunted. That's right. All right, guys. You want to shout out? Throw it out there, guys, and we'll shout you out. That's right. It's time for roll call. Let's hear it, guys. Where's all the danksters this morning? Oh, maybe.
Gangsters at 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam, break the mold. Rebel from the north, gangsters unite, let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K, we're here to play, loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day, gangsters assemble, never fade away.
All right, danksters assembled, never fade away. That's right. That's my Barbosa band. Where's Lonnie at this morning? Lonnie up in here this morning? Lonnie's another one, man. Big shout out checking on me. Appreciate you, Lonnie. Appreciate you, Eric. Everyone out there, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys rock it. All right, Harvey Hooligans. Another shout out. All right, this morning, what do we got cooking? We got Carolyn in the house this morning. Carolyn, got to be freezing. Speaking of surviving contests out there in the Colorado mountains, got to be getting cold. Man. Woof, that kind of cold, chill you right to the bones. Harvey Hooligans, guys, Bullhead RC Test and Tune, October 26th, 9 to 3. Danksters are welcome to do a race with my pony car. Yeah, get in there, man. Harvey Hooligan loves sharing this RC experience stuff, man. He's like a kid. You should see him when he gets into it. He brought me this awesome car, man. I'm gonna go out and have some fun. We're gonna do some videos with it. Big shout out to Harvey Hooligans, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everything you bring to the show, bring to the family. You're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Harvey Hooligans. That's right. The broken brain of Eric. How you doing, Eric? How you doing? Another good guy, man. He was pretty adamant about checking in on me throughout the weekend, man. Good dude, man. All you guys, I appreciate it. Eric, I appreciate you, man. I really do. All right, what else we got? We got Rosie Key, the sweet, the lovely Rosie Key. Another great Dank Nation family member. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you this morning, Rosie Key, Harvey Hooligans. What else we got? We got Eric. We got Pamela. Pamela in the house. How's the house? How's the I don't know. House. How's the house stuff going? How's the house stuff going? Um, were you in the hurricane stuff this time around? I got a question. Where's Back to Retro? I don't think he's in here, but Back to Retro, big shout out, guys. If you guys haven't checked out Back to Retro lately, go check out his reviews, man. His movie reviews are hilarious. It's a good time. What else? He's got so much stuff. The Budget Podcasting Show, guys. Great, great show. I love that show. Go check that out. And then, of course, the Mod Squad. Make sure you're checking out the Mod Squad. Geek news, movie news, all the news, guys. Go check it out. All right, what else we got? Pamela, I was going to ask you, um, in Florida, do you guys just like, okay, it's hurricane season, they're coming? Is it like really a big deal? Or is it just like, okay, this is happening, we'll get through it? I was just curious about that because there is hurricane season. You know what I mean? Like, so it does happen every year. You think you probably be prepared for it at a certain point. Let's see what else we got going on up in here. We got Eric, Harvey Hulick, Supernova Mike. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. I bet you he's happy it's cooling down, man. Uh, how's it going, Supernova Mike? We got to get together real soon, man. We got to get together. You guys know after Halloween, my busy season slows down. We can get back to business as normal. I'm looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. What else we got? Doing good other than my battery went out on my GMC. Oh no, Rosie Key, that sucks. That sucks. At least you get another one. Batteries, holy shit, that's something that's getting expensive. Oh man. They're getting way expensive. Everything in life, but yeah, batteries, tires, car stuff. Woo! Watch out, man. Let's see what else we got up in here. We got Aaron all the way. Good morning. Danksters chat. My phone's dead, so if I don't reply, don't take it personal. I'm taking it personal, man. Aaron, I'm taking it personal. What else we got? We got a D-bag. There he is. Lonnie. Another true blue Dank Nation member, guys, family member. Appreciate you, Lonnie. Appreciate you, man. What else we got? We got Barney up in here. Good morning, Barney. We got Australia representing this morning. Nice, man. Oh man. You know, Beetlejuice is not a monster. That's what I said. Um, no, thank you for all you do, man. Appreciate you guys. Hey, there he is. There's Back to Retro. I was gonna ask you, Back to Retro. In Florida, is it just like do you just prepare for hurricanes and just be like, okay, they're coming. It's that time of year, or is it more of a serious situation if you live there? What else we got? What else we got up in here? Pamela, I appreciate that, Pamela. One of the best shows. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope hope some of my videos may you're you're the best, man. Not yet. Fall is just getting started. It'd be nice to live in a place where the colors and the leaves change. I'm kind of jealous. My son's in Colorado, and I need to actually call him. Um, and like he's loving it, man. He came from 120-degree daily. He's loving life up there, and the cold didn't really seem to bother him. So good for him. Good for him, man. Miss that kid. Miss that kid. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, Rosie Key. Rosie Key. Oh, watch out. Stirring the pot, Rosie Key. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Crispers too, man. Mr. Crispers. He's creeping. He's out there, Mr. Crispers. I appreciate Mr. Crispers. Good guy, man. I need to actually reach out to him. If it's a level 3 or under, no worries. Party time. Hey there, Chantel. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing? How you doing? Marty McFly came to the future. 429 yesterday. Oh man, back to retro. I'm surprised he didn't have a whole day planned for it. All right. Chantel, how you doing? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, I don't know what your schedule looks like. Hopefully, you're getting ready to go to work. Hopefully, you're getting ready to go to work. All right, guys, let's get into it. Have a great day, Carolyn. Have a great day. All right. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey. I'm hungry this morning already, man. Hungry. We got to eat. We hungry. All right, guys, we got another round of Diddy news. The Diddler. It makes the top of the list again, guys. Another round of lawsuits have been filed against Diddy Combs, the diddler, including the allegation that he drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl with an unnamed male celebrity. Oh, God. As unnamed female celebrity watched at VMA's after party in the year 2000. The Busby Law Firm, which said on October 1st that it would be presenting more than 120 lawsuits against Combs, filed 5 new suits in the Southern District of New York Sunday night. 2 more suits were filed in Las Vegas and Los Angeles. Woo! Ain't gonna be no money left. Diddy, better spend it while you can. Diddy, holy moly, man. Uh, that's disgusting, man. I think the music industry is going to get exposed big time, dude. Dude, I think the music industry, Hollywood, I think a lot of people are going to get exposed. Does Diddy have a list like the Epstein list? I think we're going to find out. All right. Taco Tuesday, Rosie the Bulldog. Rosie the Bulldog's doing good. She's actually in bed. April came down. For those of you guys who don't know, my girlfriend April, she lives in Phoenix, which is a ways away. So she came down to visit me, and Rosie's still in bed with April. She's like, oh, there's a warm body in here. I ain't getting up. But she's doing great, guys. We finally got her check fiasco all figured out. They actually issued me another one. Hope it's going in the mail again. Hopefully, we get to keep it this time. Yeah, for those who don't know, Rosie had some major surgery. I got reimbursed for the surgery. Somebody stole Rosie's check, cashed it in their own bank account. Oh, we'll get it more. We'll get that in a freaking True Crime Thursday, guys. The case of Rosie the Bulldog and the missing check fiasco. All right. But yeah, no, she's doing really good. Feeling so much better. Like sassy. Feeling so much better. Like she's giving me a hard time. Um, Sorry, checking my computer. Giving me a hard time. She's getting stubborn too. It's funny. I take her for a walk, usually daily, and about halfway through, she's been like getting stubborn and being like, "Nope, this is enough. I'm done." The bulldog is truly coming out in old Rosie. She's quite the dog, man. Quite the dog. Speaking of quite the dog, guys. Hopefully this syncs up. Jennifer Lawrence and her husband, Cookie Cookie Maroney, are expected their second child. Nope, it has nothing to do with my segue. Her rep has confirmed the 34-year-old Hunger Games star was photographed with a small bump display while walking to dinner with Maroney in L.A. The Academy Award winner shares her 2-year-old son with Cy with Maroney. Yeah, good for Jennifer Lawrence, man. Good for Jennifer Lawrence. Avengers stars Josh Brolin is set to join Glenn Powell in the remake of the classic movie The Running Man. The original star, which starred Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I thought they were going to go a different way with that. Was based on a Stephen King novel of the same name, written under his pseudonym Richard Bachman. The remake will follow the same premise in the 1987 movie, but will be set in 2025 in a dystopian United States, set for release in November 2025. It will also star Carl Glussom, Mission Impossible's eighth, Kate O'Brien, Lee Pace, and Daniel Ezra. I don't know. What do you guys think? Running Man remake. I think it could be good. I think the Running Man. I think they made that a little too soon. I think with technology, with everything we got, the Running Man could be a very, very good remake, guys. And I'm not a remake kind of guy. Don't remake the Running Man. Oh man. Hey, I like that. I like that. I think April will like that too. Big shout out to April for bringing happiness to Brian's soul. I like that. I like that. Um, I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I think it could be good. I think it could be good. Remakes kind of suck for the most part, but I think with that one, there's enough meat on the bone. You could do something pretty good with it. Speaking of Arnold, guys, Arnold Schwarzenegger and some other big names have joined the cast of Prime Video's highly anticipated adult animated anthology series Secret Level. During a New York Comic Con panel, it was announced that Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves will top the star-studded lineup. They're joined by Schwarzenegger's son Patrick and Hart's daughter Heaven, plus a number of name actors. Secret Level features original stories within the worlds of some of the most beloved video games, and will be available on Prime starting December 10th. That'd be kind of interesting. I like December shows, man. I like when we're going into the Christmas season and you get all these special shows. Speaking of specials, guys, Chick-fil-A has revealed more details about its move into the entertainment business, guys. In summer, news broke that the fast food company has started commissioning original content. It said that the service was designed for parents and kids to share an experience together, where they're enjoying a meal at home, in the drive-through, or anywhere in between. The chicken firm will debut Chick-fil-A Play on November 18th. It will launch on a number of original animated shows, including Evergreen Hills and Chick-fil-A Cows, scripted podcasts, a handful of cooking shows and interactive stories. It will also be gearing up for a large content plans next year. Everyone's getting in the movie game, guys, even Chick-fil-A. Even Chick-fil-A. Taylor Swift, guys, gifted the Swifties at her Miami show on Saturday with a new mashup of two surprise songs. Ooh. Footage shows her sitting at her piano performing the Tortured Poets Department tune, and then switching 2009's Fearless track with White Horse. And the crowd went wild. Woo! Alana Morissette, guys, says there's no sisterhood of female artists in the 90s. Speaking about starting her career in the male-dominated music industry, she said the persuasive message was very much: you pick a lane, you stay in it, and if you step out of it, it's career suicide. The industry has evolved since then, and she feels there are now allowances for us to be multitudinous, whatever that means. Van Halen, guys. Van Halen's in the news a lot. Alex Van Halen said in an interview that despite the rumors, he hasn't retired and plans on keep making new music. He added that spine issues and an injury sustained in 2022 were causing him problems, but modern technology, I should be okay in about 5 years. That's a weird. When the time is right, he plans to work on more unfinished music that he and the late Eddie had started. Eddie Van Halen, guys. We got Rosie the Bulldog in the house. She's up, guys. She's up, and she wants some pets. That's right. Luke Combs. I kind of like Luke Combs. He's all right. He and his wife Nicole spent Friday night cheering Taylor Swift at her Miami show. Nicole shared a recap posting photos of the couple and a group of friends attending the show. Nicole must be a huge fan. Her reputation styled outfit included a strappy black corset style top. Ooh. Lainey Wilson, guys, and her new BFF. Has a new BFF. Her show often include a moment where she's bringing young female fans on stage to wear the title of Cowgirl of the Night. But she found a special girl on Friday in Raleigh, North Carolina. Young Savannah told Wilson that they've got similar values. We've been raised in the country by a farmer father. Wilson responded, "Y'all think I just met my best friend." That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Dan and Shay dropped I don't know who that is, dropped a 21 new song holiday record called It's Officially Christmas. Well, good for them. Good for them. Good for them, guys. Good for them. I don't know. I don't know what that is. You know what? We're gonna do shooting the dank before we do um today in history. Sorry, guys, I'm a little rusty. Been off for a couple days. Finally, we have an answer, guys, to that age-old question, and not the one about a car milk bar. We're probably never. We'll probably never know that one. But if you like to know for sure whether you should load silverware in the dishwasher facing up or facing down, controversy, guys. Controversy. Does the silverware go facing up or facing down in the dishwasher? Does the toilet paper face the wall or face the opposite wall? Opposite wall. Those are the questions we need to know the answer to. Blow up those comments, guys. Let me know. Do utensils go face up or face down? Let me know. But if you like to know the question, guys, the answer, I've got the answer for you. According to Jessica Eek, spokesman for the American Cleaning Institute, the main thing you should be concerned about isn't which way it's facing, but what's loaded next to it. The key is not to sort your silverware by item, but mix up the utensils so the spoons don't end up nesting together, which would prevent them from being cleaned properly. But that doesn't answer the most important question of up or down. Eek says, how do you load them is a safety issue. For that reason, the pointy side should face down. That can help prevent injury, particularly if there's children help loading or unloading the dishwasher. It also means you won't have to touch that part that goes in your mouth while unloading. On the other hand, if you're not as concerned as cleanliness and safety and more concerned about driving your spouse crazy. And tomorrow, let's see another potential marriage ending argument when we ask, should you pre rinse the dishes before putting them in or let the dishwasher do what God made it to do? So, question out there, guys. Question out there. TP never goes under. Oh, look, Back to Retro has firm beliefs on this. I can tell already. Back to Retro has firm belief. Hey, there's Mr. Crispers. There's Mr. Crispers. Um, Face down in the utensil. I agree with that. Um, Pre-rinse or no pre-rinse? That's the question, guys. That is the question. Now, this is funny, Brian. I missed you in our game night so bad. I asked Broken Brain to have a game night. Don't take it as an insult. Oh, I don't. That's fine. You know what? We'll do. What is it? We'll do a game night Wednesday tomorrow. How's that, guys? We'll do a Wednesday night game night. We'll hook it up. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I just needed the weekend. I appreciate you guys, man. I really, really do. Over the top, never under the tickle, under tickle roll. Oh, so do you rinse them or do you not? That's the question. I was taught to rinse them. That's how Mama did it back in the day. I don't know. Who wants food particles when you could just easily just rinse it, all right, guys, tech talk. Everyone by now is aware of the dangers of distracted driving. But new research from the University of British Columbia indicates we should be concerned about distracted walking. Oh, 100%, man. 100%. The study found an alarming difference in the behavior of pedestrians engrossed in their mobile devices and those remain alert in their surroundings. Using advanced video analysis techniques, the team examined behavior of pedestrians and drivers during near miss incidents at busy intersections. It was found pedestrians using their phone tend to walk slower and in closer proximity to vehicles compared to their non distracted counterparts. They also rarely yield to oncoming traffic. This suggests a significant decrease in awareness and their surroundings. Non distracted pedestrians, as you might expect, engage in safer behavior, maintaining greater distances from vehicles, yielding more frequent and adjusting their speeds according to the traffic situation, indicating a higher level of responses to potential dangers. But on the other hand, they miss seeing a lot of really hilarious cat videos. Oh man, yeah, you know what? With the headphones and freaking and people get crazy in the crosswalks, man. I get it. A lot of people just wear headphones so they don't have to talk to people as they're walking by. All right, guys, who's an Apple Watch user here? I have one. I can't figure the thing out. I don't know what it's for. Like I love watches, but it's confusing. Some Apple Watch users say that they're amazed their device's ability to predict colds, flu, and even COVID days before they hit. The Aston health assessments have been coming through the device's Vitals app since the rollout in iOS 11 software update last month. Vitals take critical metrics while the user is asleep. If it detects readings outside the normal range, it sends a notification to the user. Many people have shared experiences, including a Reddit user who wrote that Vital app knew I was sick 3 days before I did. Another said it detected a few things with my vitals days before I tested positive for COVID. The only thing mine has discovered is that I'm nerdy enough to wear a watch to bed. That's not wrong, guys. That's not wrong. Not wrong at all, man. All right, guys, we're going to get into a little something I like to call Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, guys. Your number one cannabis superstore. Go over, check out thedailydank.com for those wild weekly drops, guys. That's right. And that's right, Today in History is brought to you by Britannica, guys. Britannica.com. That's where we always go to get our history. That's right, our history, damn it. All right, guys, let's do this thing. It is Today in History. In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. I saw that Fight for Freedom. I saw batteries, man, are starting to pop again. Lithium, was it lithium ion batteries are starting to the pop again. It's causing fires. Oh man, crazy, crazy. Mr. Christopher's is super tired. Oh man. All right, I can probably do poor man's game night. We can play Hangman. Oh man, that's funny, guys. That's funny. All right, let's do this thing, guys. Today in history, a journey through time. Here we go. Birthdays, guys. Spike Jonze, American director and producer. Got a lot of respect for Spike Jonze, man. When I was coming up in the filmmaking game, Spike Jonze was doing a lot of music videos, and then he did the movie "Where the Wild Things Are." And man, he's been going ever since. So to watch his trajectory go up as a filmmaker, it's great, man. I'm kind of living vicariously through Damien Leone, Terrifier. Man, that he's living the indie filmmaker dream right now, man, which is awesome. A little jealous, but you know what? I'm happy for all those guys, man. They deserve it over there. That whole Terrifier crew, man, they deserve it. What else we got? We got Catherine Deneville, French actress. We got Derek Jacobi, British actor. Timothy Leary, not that Timothy Leary, American psychologist. And then 1917, Joan Fontaine, American actress, was born, guys. And we cannot forget our favorite Hungarian composer, Franz Liszt, was born today in 1811. Cuban Missile Crisis, guys. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy alerted Americans to the Cuban Missile Crisis, declaring a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments to the island country 90 miles off the coast of the U.S. Ooh, and they were doing embargoes and stuff. They were serious back then. Super serious. All right, guys. In 2010, WikiLeaks website founder Julian Assange, um, that functioned as a clearinghouse for classified and otherwise privileged information, released thousands of U.S. documents um, relating to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. He finally just got free, man. He's been in hiding for the longest time, in exile. Let's see what else we got. The Chandrayaan-1, India's first lunar space probe, was launched, and it later found water in the moon's atmosphere in 2008. 1964, French philosopher and writer Jean-Paul Sartre, it was announced to be the winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature. However, he became the first person to decline the award. Wow. French actress Catherine Devony was noted for her Gallic beauty, as well as her roles in film by some of the world's greatest director, was born. What else we got? 1910, in one of the most notorious criminal cases of the 20th century, Hal Harvey Crippen, widely known as Dr. Crippen, was found guilty of murdering his wife. He was executed in a British prison the following month. 1906, French artist Paul Casmin, considered one of the greatest of the post-impressionists, died at age 67. 1836, after helping Mexico defeat Texas revolutionary Sam Houston, was inaugurated as the first president of the Republic of Texas. Old Sam Houston. 1797, Andrew Jacques Garnin, an inspector in the French army who encouraged the use of balloons for military purposes, made a balloon ascent in order to give his first exhibition of parachuting when he jumped off of a height of 3,200 feet and survived. Wow. So in 1797, the first parachute was debuted in France, guys. How cool is that? That's kind of a cool deal. And that was your Today in History, guys. That's right. Check on over. You want to make history today? Head on over to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your number one cannabis superstore, guys. That's right. You're going to get no gimmicks needed, guys. No freaking, bullshit giveaways. It's straight up, guys. You go in, you're going to save some green on some green. No bullshit. No kissing somebody's ass. You just walk in, you do it. You don't have to worry about joining a cult. You don't have to worry about nothing, guys. Get in, get your weed, and leave with money in your pocket. Just that easy. Where at? 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. The number one cannabis superstore. All right, guys, let's get into some scary Halloween ghost stories. Ooh. That's right, guys. It's the most spookiest time of the year. That's right, guys. It is the most spookiest time of the year. We're going to share some creepy stories, guys. This is from Digsy, good old Digsy. When I was about 13, my mom and dad must be English. My mom and dad in, invited round our previous neighbors from the block of flats we lived in until I was 5 years old. Anyway, I'd be sent up to bed so I could hear every. Wait a minute, is this one we already talked? No. All right. I was sent up to bed. Could still hear everyone talking about this and that until the neighbor lady. Do you remember complain? Oh yeah, we already read this one. We already did this one. We already did this one. Okay, here we go, guys. There's a new one. All right. Let me find one. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. All right. So in eighth grade after school, this is from I'm a milk shaka. I'm a milk shaka. In eighth grade after school, I usually do my homework in my room. I never closed my door to my room before. As usual, I came, sat down at the table, turned on the computer, started watching my homework. I was alone in the apartment. My parents were working until late. Suddenly, I heard something fall in the apartment. I strained, but I decided to check it out. It was daytime. It was light. I checked my parents' kitchen. I checked my parents' room, kitchen, and bedroom, but there was nothing. There was a bathroom where I went right away. When I went in the bathroom, I saw um, the shampoo on the shelf behind the partition had fallen. I was puzzled because if you don't pull the shampoo abruptly, it won't fall off. The shelves have a multi length partition, so the shampoo could not just fall in any way. Well, I put it back, looked in the mirror for 2 or 3 minutes. Why would you look in the mirror for 2 or 3 minutes? I don't. Turned off the light and in the bathroom went to my room. As soon as I started to sit on my computer chair, I heard the sound again. I didn't even have time to sit on the chair yet. I immediately realized that the sound was from the bathroom again. I already realized I was scared because I put the shampoo back and stood in front of the mirror for a while. I repeat, there was a partition on the shelf. I go in the bathroom and see that same shampoo is in the bathtub. I quickly put him on the shelf and almost ran into my room, closing the door behind me. I still don't know what it was, but after this incident, I always close the door to my room. The second story is not so scary, but I think it confirms the existence of ghosts. In 2018, my favorite pet named Masua died. I have laminate flooring at home. It was funny. My pet was running, knocking his claws on the floor sometimes after Misha's death. I start getting ready for bed. I lay down in bed and I can hear someone running on the floor, just like Misha, when she was alive. Then I heard it trampling in one place and jumping. My edge of the blanket stretched down sharply. No, I wasn't scared. I think it was Musha who came to say goodbye to me. Oh, but the way it was similar when two grandfathers died. When two of my grandfathers died, when I went to bed, I felt like someone was stroking my head, and I stopped when I told my mom. It stopped when I told my mom everything. Oh, you know what, man? I do believe. I do believe people who love us, people who pets who love us. I think they do. I look, I'm gonna tear up. Where's my Rosie at? Gonna get me teared up this morning. Damn it! All right, guys, hiding in the wardrobe, walking in the hall. This is from Never Let Go, Jack. All right, Never Let Go, Jack. Oh man. We're back to retro. FYI, Axe. Oh, that's what I was. We already plugged it. Back to retro, but I didn't know what movie it was. Go check out Waxworks 2. Ooh, creepy. Getting a little spooky on us. Back to retro. Getting spooky. All right, guys. So growing up, I spent nearly every weekend at my grandparents' house. It was always such a warm and loving place, but there was something about that creeped me out a bit, especially at night when some of the rooms gave off this weird vibe. Even during the day, there were two particular experiences that I had when I was younger. The first one, when I was about 6, I was staying in my usual room, which was had these old sliding wardrobes with noisy metal and glass doors. They've always had this screeching sound opening or closing. I've gotten used to it. One morning around 6 or 7 a.m., I was half asleep and I heard that familiar screech. I thought my grandma was putting clothes away, so I casually glanced at the wardrobe. What I saw next completely freaked me out. Two bony gray hands with long nails were pulling the wardrobe shut from the inside. I was so scared. I jumped out of bed and ran downstairs. My grandpa checked the wardrobe but found nothing unusual. But a year later, my grandpa passed away. My grandma told me that he had noticed some of the clothes were moved and a few had fallen off the hanger, like someone or something had been hiding in there. The second thing that happened when I was about 13, I was coming down the stairs at my grandparents' house when I felt a bit weird, kind of uneasy. I glanced over the banister and saw an old woman slowly walking towards the sitting room. In my half asleep state, I thought it was my grandma, and I called out, but she didn't respond. But it went to the sitting room to talk to her, but when I got there, the room was empty. I looked around, but could not find her anywhere. I eventually went outside and saw her down in the garden picking apples. The garden was massive, unless she had somehow sprinted down there and filled the bucket with apples in a couple of minutes. There's no way she could have been in the house. When I asked if she had been inside, she said she'd been in the garden for over an hour. I was confused and a little spooked. Even now, these stories freak me out. And I think about them. If someone else told me this stuff, I'd probably be thinking, or if someone else told me this stuff, I'd probably think they were exaggerating. But having lived through it, I just can't shake how weird it was. Ooh, imagine those creepy hands. Whether I was overtired or my brain was playing tricks on me, the memory of those hands closing the wardrobe still gives me chills. When I think of these experiences, I don't consider them in the same way. If both really happened, ghosts are truly. Oh, that's a new one. Broke my phone yesterday. The second one was less scary at the time. I wasn't uncomfortable or as scared as the first one. That first one seemed like it would be pretty creepy. Here's something we don't hear a lot of, guys. And this will be the last one. Ghosts from the corporate world. I think we got a ghost now. Holy moly. I think we got a ghost now. All right. This is from No Occasion, 1997. That's the name. Being logical corporate world, there's hardly and being the logical corporate world, there is hardly any space for ghost stories and theories. However, this one I can't ignore. I, 27M, work as a operations manager for a multi-service company. I work on the 17th floor of a massive high-rise building in the middle of town. Most of my days I waste away with my spreadsheets, inventory, passing the day in front of my computer. Other days I actually visit my sites and talk to my staff. The building I am in has staff of mine in it. Sorry, guys, hang on. This one's a little. You know what? Let's do a different one. This one's hard to read. All right, we'll do this one. I'm still not sure what happened. This is Ellie Chameleon. So first off, this is pretty boring. Not much happened here. But anyways, here's what happened. So this started years ago where on a Saturday morning I came downstairs to reheat some pizza and then got that I had gotten last night. And yep, I did that. I reheated it, ate it, and then after I did that, I went over to my TV to grab my Nintendo Switch. And in my ear, I heard a voice of a little girl who said, "Hello." And OFC, that freaked me out. And I ran upstairs back to my room. That's all. I never experienced any other things in the house ever, except my brother who wants to play League of Legends. Oh, man. We'll do one more. Mr. Kaku. Mr. Kaku. This is from Nakguan. All right, Mr. Kaku. In the heart of South Korea, there lies an abandoned mental asylum known as Ganjanam. Among the many dark tales that surround this place is the story of Mr. Kaku. Stands out as one of the most terrifying. Mr. Kaku was once a mentally unwell man, tormented by his own mind. His condition was so severe that he was sent to Ganajam Mental Asylum, one of the most horrific mental asylums in the country. His stay there was nothing short of a nightmare. Among the many patients, there was a young woman who took particular interest in him. Her interest, however, was far from benign. She horrifically beat him. Her cruelty knew no bounds. The torture he endured at her hands was so severe that it twisted his mind further, filling him with a deep seated hate for all women. One fateful night, Mr. Kaku managed to escape the asylum. His freedom, however, marked the beginning of a new nightmare for the country. Reports began to flood in from all corners of the world, all corners of the country, about a man attacking high school girls with an axe. Holy smokes. Despite numerous reports and a rising death toll, the police could never catch the elusive serial killer. As legend goes, Mr. Kaku, vengeful ghost, now lurks dark alleyways, awaiting unexpected women. Whenever a woman walks by, he jumps and screams, "Kaku, Kaku, Kaku." The only way to survive in an encounter with him is to repeat his catchphrase back to him and run for your life. If he gets close enough to ask, "Do you know Mr. Kaku?" you must answer yes and never look back. One evening after school, a clever high school girl named Ji Yan was walking home alone. She had heard the stories of Mr. Kaku, but never believed him. As she passed through a narrow alleyway, she suddenly heard the chilling cry, "Kaku, Kaku, Kaku." Her heart pounded as she saw a shadowy figure emerge wielding an axe. Remembering the legend, Jaun quickly shouted back, "Kaku, Kaku, Kaku." The ghost figure paused, seemingly confused. Seizing the moment, Jau ran as fast as she could, her mind racing for a plan. She ducked in a nearby convenience store, hoping to lose him, but Mr. Kaku was relentless. He found her inside, his eyes wild with rage. Thinking quickly, Janu grabbed a mirror from one of the shelves and held it up. Mr. Kaku froze, staring at his own reflection. In that moment of distraction, Jau slipped past him and ran out of the back door. As she shouted down the street, she kept hearing his voice again and again. "Do you know Mr. Kaku?" Without looking back, she shouted, "Yes," and kept running until she reached safety of her home. From that day on, Jau always took a different route home, and the legend of Mr. Kaku continued to haunt alleyways. But she knew she always had outsmarted him once, and she'd be ready if he ever appeared again. Dun dun dun. That sounded like a movie. That sounded like a movie. Hey, there's April. There's April. What's funny is I walked to the doorway and I said his name a few times and he didn't hear me. But then I coughed from the other room and he hears that. You know what, guys? It's Mr. Kaku. I know you, Mr. Kaku. I know you. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, good times, guys. We are back to a normal schedule, so we will have a 420 show today, guys. So make sure you tune it in. It is Paranormal Tuesday. We're gonna dig deep on some paranormal Halloween legends, guys. We're going to dig deep the conspiracies, the legends of your Halloween horrors, guys. Woo! That's right. Tune in, guys. We're going to have a great day. Be good to one another, guys. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. You know what? Above all, be good to yourself, guys. You know, there's only one of you. Know you're loved. Know you're appreciated, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We will check you out on the flip side. Take care, guys. God bless. We'll see you on at 420, 410, guys. Make sure you're tuning in. Take care, guys. We will see you on the flip side. Harvey Hooligans. We'll see you out there, man. All right. Take care, guys. Let's do this thing.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys. Have a good one. Take care, guys. We'll see you.